It's nearby, right? It's pretty close to here. So thank you very much for offering that. And we will pass the last class off to you, Geshe. Thank you.
It's 4:45 now.
It ends at 6.
Okay. Q&A at 5:45. 5:45. Okay. 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 All right. Here we go. We're gonna go back to the Lam Rim. And the good news, I don't have any announcements. Okay. So Lama Lama good on Lojo La Draw Dong Chen Shi Ki Labja Sun Sum Yamba Mepancha. Again, in this point in the ancient book, which is about 900 years ago, he's just giving short advices. And this first one is Lama Lamoga, means have fun with your teacher, have respect for your teacher, okay? I like affection. Respect is like this. And then affection is like, hey, guess what? Okay. And I like that kind of love, okay? I like, we are friends and we are having good time. We're having a good Dharma study together. So I like this kind of, I like this kind of respect. I don't like this kind of respect. You know, I like, guess what? Here's a donut, yo chow. You know, something like that. Okay. So have fun with your teacher. Have fun. If you're not having fun, I think you have a problem. Okay. I think if you're too serious, there's some kind of problem. You know, if you're happy, you're having fun, right? So I think have fun with your teacher. Lojong la Joadang, have fun with Lojong. Okay. Lojong is crazy. Lojong is crazy, you know. Lojong means, you know, there's 100 people and there's only 50 refreshments, and you're like, everybody else go first, you know, and you let the other people have it first. And you're like, I didn't get any, that's okay. That's Lojong. Okay, so have fun with Lojong. I hate serious Lojong. You can rob. There's only one coffee left. You can take it. You know, like that's I think so serious Lojong is not Lojong, right? It's like, Rob, there's one more coffee, go get it. You know, have it, you know, enjoy and have fun with your Lojong. Okay, that's what he said. Tenshiki Labja Suwana means keep your, you know, when you study Lojong, when you get Bodhisattva vows, Dr. Shemuchuno, Miter Shaka, Minion Teacher, Moa, Conjo Corto Chupo, Mito, Samega, Lota, Joso, Majan, Tony, Tendon, Social, Lota, Gender. These are the Bodhisattva vows. Dr. Shenmu, first one, you know, stop criticizing other people and praising yourself. That's the first one, Dr. Shenmu. So keep them happy, okay? Don't keep them very serious, okay? Have a good time with the Lojong. Have a good time with your Bodhisattvas, okay? Know them, right? You think I learned them in one day, I didn't. It was suffer for 6 months or something, okay? And work hard. And then have fun with the Bodhisattvas. Okay? Keep them, have fun. All right, next one is a picture of 3 doors. You, Francisco, tres puerte. 3 doors. You guys got a picture for me? Anyway, okay, they're gonna look for them. All right. Lunga isim tawama shakpar gewala kul. You guys know downjor. These are the 18 leisures and fortunes in the Lam Rim tradition. Here, you have the same word, Delwa, say Delwa. And it says, don't do Delwa. Do not do Delwa. Delwa means relax with your good karma. And he says, don't do it. If you still have a body, and if you still have a mouth, and if you still have a mind, for God's sake, use it. Do something with it. Don't leave your body for a whole day without helping somebody. Okay, so your body wants to be lazy, and your mouth wants to be lazy, and your mind wants to watch Korea soap opera on Netflix. But push them. Dawa mashak means push them. They will get tired. What's the best thing to do? What's the best Dharma thing to do when you're tired of serving others? Serve them more. Okay. It's very refreshing. Okay. It makes you much energy. Okay. When you feel tired, Geshe, this is Lindsay. Geshe gave me so much work. What should I do? I said, get more. Get more work. The best way when you feel tired, I'm telling you from grandpa, I'm double, triple your age, and I don't feel so tired, right? And just when you feel tired, then work harder. That's the solution for tired. Okay, all right. So dawa mashaba, gelabako means push your body, push your speech, push your mind to serve more people. Keep pushing. Don't stop. Push harder. People say, I'm overworking in ACI. What should I do? Join YSI. Work for them. Also, that's my suggestion. And it worked for me. I have a lot of energy and I enjoy my life. And I was born before your grandfather. Okay. Luki gewani chakor sok kyang ba minki. Lu dulu chambor sama kun kyang sun kyang. Luki gewar do. This is very beautiful advice. Okay. And by the way, these are just short advices. And then he's going to give you the big one, which is the 6 perfections. So we're about to start the 6 perfections. Tim, I think the next program is Diamond Mountain in April, right? Am I right? Yeah, we will continue this book at our retreat center in Arizona. I'll tell you the ultimate story of our retreat center. Some lady from Shanghai came to me at the retreat center, and she's like, Geshe, can I ask you a question? It wasn't Wang Xiao, it was somebody else, okay? And she said, can I ask you a question? I said, yeah, I'll try. She said, last night, did you see? I'm like, see what? She said, the whole sky covered with stars, the whole sky, millions and millions of stars. We chose a place where there's no city nearby. A retreat center, according to the ancient knowledge, you should build it in the empty place. We found them, it's one of the most empty places in the world. There's no light pollution. It's completely dark. And the stars are unbelievable. And this Shanghai lady, I'm sorry, Wang Xiao, but it was, she said, here's a question. What? Last night, the stars, I never saw in my life. I said, yeah. She said, are they coming back tomorrow? I'm like, yeah, they come back every night. She said, wow. And I feel, wow, she never saw all the stars. She think we invited them for one night. And you will love the place. You will love the place. It's very beautiful. And to do retreat, to get this teaching during retreat is very, very beautiful, very, very fun. And it's a beautiful place, okay? So please come if you can come, okay? Look at Gewani Chakorn. And here's a beautiful advice. He says, talking about physical good karma, good karma you can do with your body. He says, of course you can do prostrations. My Lama used to do like 100 prostrations, 200 prostrations. I don't like it. It's too hard. Then he says, Korokor. It means you can find a stupa and you can walk around the stupa. These are physical good karma, right? But he says that's not the only good karma for a real Lamrim person. Sit up straight. Fix, help the chi in your body. Okay, when you meditate, when you sit in a Lamrim, sit up super straight. Okay, back is straight, tummy is tight, shoulders are back. Chin is not like. And he said, you don't have to go to a temple and walk around the temple. You don't have to prostrate to the Buddha. Just sit up straight in your chair and help your prana to move. And it will help your meditation. It will help your health. It will help your study. Get in the habit of sitting up straight all the time. Okay, not just when Geshe is there. Okay, but especially at home. Okay, even on the important chair. Sit up straight. Okay, and it's very good for your prana, and it will help your meditation. Just get in the habit. Okay, I have the habit, right? I'm always sit up straight. Okay, even I'm lazy with my exercise, but sit up straight. Okay, that's the minimum. And then, of course, using your body to help other people. Okay, but even sitting up straight so you can meditate better, that is good karma with your body, because you're thinking about your meditation. You're thinking about your meditation. You don't even doing it directly for other people. You are just trying to help your own prana, so your mind is more clear. Okay, get in the habit to sit up straight, and it will stay like that. After a few years, you will be like those military guys, right, Igor? Okay. Subject anyway. Okay. Someone soon looking yonder. Lojong che yu yang da dang yan she risu che padang. So do your lojong. Serve other people. Other people come first. In lojong, other people come first. Okay. Who gets the coffee first? Other people. Who gets the pastry first? Other people, especially if Geshe is the other people. Okay? And always other people come first. Other people come first. Lojong Cheyu. Then he has a very interesting suggestion. When we say other people come first, we don't make a difference between your enemies and your friends. Okay? Who gets the coffee before you? Your friends and your enemies equally. Okay, people you don't like, they get the coffee first. People you don't like, they get the donut first. Okay, and in the lojong, risu chepa means have some kind of bias that you draw a line between your friends and your enemies. Lojong doesn't know discrimination, drawing line. This is my friend, this is my enemy. Lojong doesn't, there's no drawing the line. Okay, treat everybody before you treat yourself. And the everybody, no distinction. Everybody, your enemies and your friends both, they get to have the coffee first. Okay. Remember, then he says something very beautiful. Don't discriminate between humans and animals. Don't discriminate between humans and animals. Okay, animals have a right to this world also. Okay, they have an equal right to this world. I was thinking about science. If you ask people what's your religion, some people say Muslims and Christian, Jewish, Buddhist. Here's the real religion is in your pocket. This is your religion. You bow down every day. And this represents science. Science made this thing, and if I say Buddhism says, I don't know, plastic water bottle can give you cancer, you're like, I don't know about that. And then if I say Stephen Hawking says plastic water bottle give you cancer, you're like, oh, I'm gonna stop drinking from plastic water bottle. You respect the science more than Buddhism, I think. We all do. If I'm flying home from, I don't know, Osaka airport, and you say, hey, Rob's a good Buddhist, he made an airplane. I'll say, you know what, I'll just take United Airlines. You believe in the scientists more than the, okay? So that's, you should, but we believe in science. It's more, I can say, are you Christian? Are you Muslim? What's your country's religion? But really, there's one religion in the world, and this is it. And we are all we all believe scientists. Oh, the rabbis say, use your, I don't know, use a piece of wood for your cell phone. And then Steve Jobs say, use this one. Who you gonna believe? Who you gonna prostrate to? I think it will be Apple Corporation or Huawei or something like that. So we tend to believe in those first. And science principle is that human is more important than animal. Okay, that's a big principle. If we have to kill 2,000 rats to study the brain of a human, if we need to solve diabetes, we can take the organs out of pigs. We can kill them. If we need a new apartment building for humans, and there's lots of birds there, or they can move, science says we are number one, and the animals are number two. Even they are talking about the only way to keep a human body going indefinitely is to grow organs in pigs and then kill them and put the organ in the human. And science, that's a principle of science. And they don't teach it to you in the school, but it's a principle of science that the human is more important than the animal. If you have to kill 100 animals to survive one human, then kill 100 animals. But in the Lojong, everybody who has feelings is equal in the Lojong. Animals are equal in the Lojong, okay? In the Lojong, we have to respect animals. And if you try, you can do it, okay? If you think about it, you can do it. You don't have to eat animals. Maybe those cavemen, they can't grow rice. They don't know how to do it. Maybe they have to eat animals, But we have farms. We know how to plant food, and we can eat. We don't need to eat animals. There's no reason to eat animals. Why make them suffer? They are Geshe, they are small. They are stupid. We can eat them. Okay, so eat your babies also. They are small and stupid also. What's the logic? It's no logic, okay? So you can eat. I have all these friends from Princeton University. Then I told them I'm going to be vegetarian. Even in the monastery, I said, I'm going to be vegetarian. And they're all like, oh, you're going to get sick. If you don't get protein, you will be sick, you will be weak. Listen, all the people who told me that are dead. All of them. I survived much longer without meat, understand? So in the Lojo, we're supposed to, you don't divide between your enemies and your friends. And you also don't divide between the animals and the humans, okay? And there's another one here. Semchen dan Semchen Mimba, between animal life and plant life. You cannot make a big distinction, okay? You are protecting life. You are protecting the environment. You are protecting the environment. Okay. It's important. A monk is not allowed to cut a green plant. We are not allowed to cut a tree, for example. Why? For 2,000 years, we're not allowed to cut a tree. Why? It's their house, it's their apartment. You're ruining the apartment of many animals and birds, We can cut a tree if we have to build a monastery or something like that. We can cut a tree. We're supposed to plant some more tree. Okay, so it says here, Risu Chepa, if you guys want to learn. Ri means drawing. Rimo means drawing. Like those Tsongkhapa paintings, those are Rimo. They are painted, they are drawn. Ri means to draw a line. Risu Chepa means don't draw a line between humans and animals. Don't draw a line between humans you like and humans you don't like. Don't draw a line between humans and animals. Don't draw a line between humans and animals and plants. Respect the world, respect the environment, take care of it. Okay, it's very interesting. Lojong is that. Lojong respects the whole environment also. Okay, very beautiful. Senchime Chori Michepa Jongwa. And it's funny because he says, Jong your Lojong. Jong your Lojong without Risu Chepa. Don't make these distinctions. You're serving all life. And you can't say, I will serve some life and I won't serve other life. That's not Lojong. Okay. All right. Then you Tamjela Kyaber. Lord Ting Ne Jong Chepa, check out our good. Take all those yul. Yul means objects, animals, birds, humans, trees, planet. Kyap. Kyap means cover them with your love, like a blanket. Cover the whole world with the soft blanket of your love. It's tasty, right? Better than cinnamon roll, almost. Maria's like, yeah. So take the blanket of your love and cover the whole world with it. And don't say I will do it for them, but I won't do it for them. You cannot say that. Okay. Lord Joache, Chikawa Darga. Chikawa lived 900 years ago, and he wrote down these instructions for the first time. But they were oral instructions for about 200 years before that. Okay. All right. Next picture, you guys. What's the next item? I think they lost my item. It's a dynamite stick, you guys. Number 21. Picture number 21. Yeah, dynamite. Okay. Now he's going to talk about Yul Kepachen. Say Yul Kepachen. Special karmic objects. Okay. Certain people in your life are more powerful, like dynamite. And some people are not so powerful. Okay. Certain people, you're not supposed to distinguish between friends and enemies. Take care of your friends. Don't take care of your enemies. But there are people who are super powerful in your life, and you should be careful around them. They are dynamite. Okay. For karma, they are dynamite karma. Okay. What's an example? Number one, if it's difficult to love somebody, they are special. Okay? All right? I'm sorry. The person who pisses you off the most is powerful karma for you. And you have to be super careful. They are dynamite for you. Okay? If there's 3 people, one you love them, one you never met them, one of them always piss you off, who's the more powerful? The one who pisses you off. Be careful around the dynamite. Okay? Like, be more careful with that person. Treat them nice. Treat them nice. They are more powerful. Karmic object, more powerful. Okay? That's the first example. Second example, he says, Yo Nyamba Lama Pama Shakro. The people you are around all the time are powerful karmic object for you. okay? And you take them for granted. Your wife, your husband, your kids, okay? The people you work with, we tend to take them for granted, and we say things that we will never say to other people, and we do things we will never do to other people, and we think they will still love me. Usually they do. Okay, sometimes they kick you out. Okay, so he says people that you are around all the time, and he gives a list. Your nyemba means close family, brothers, sisters, mother, father, kids. Okay, they are dynamite. Okay, then he says lama, your teacher. Okay, and lama doesn't have to be a monk in a robe. Lama children are very good lamas. Nick became a good student after he got the real lama. Her name is Amalie. Okay, so lama. Pama, that was my examination, my Shanti Deva examination. Papa, mama. Okay. And then Shakro means your close friends and colleagues at work, people you work with, people you hang out with. Shakro means people you hang out with. Okay. Shak means literally a monk's room is called a shak. Rok means your friend. Shakro means the people you work with, the people you hang out with, like that. Okay. They are all more powerful karmic objects because you're around them a lot. Okay, that's dynamite. Dynamite they're making a new road in Arizona, and it's cool because there's a mountain there, and we see the progress every week or something. And they take dynamite and they blow up the mountain, and it's kind of sexy, you know. And they are making a new road that everybody needs. It's a good road, and but also dynamite can be powerful for good things, and dynamite can kill many people. So, you know, okay. Tabula surukune ting jong gom. Ting means deep down inside of you. Ting. Okay, in your ting. It also means the bottom of the ocean. So it means down inside of your heart, in the bottom of your heart, be careful around this dynamite. Okay, be super careful. The problem is we get used to these people. Oh, Anna's around every day. You know, why should I be nice to her? She's just hanging out here all the time. You know, and I get used to my wife. You get used to your kids. And they are actually more powerful karma because you're around them all the time. So be careful with the people you're around all the time. They are more powerful karma for you. They are dynamite for you. Okay, cool. All right. All right. Teyang sege so tunken zoma zoma matapar gomba le. Say zom. Zom means all the stuff you need has come together. In English, we say, God, it all came together. What? We got Lindsay to run the program. We got all the regional directors. The books are ready. Rose is on board with the briefcase. We got Tim talking about it at his other program. And all the Zom. Zom means everything we need came together. Okay, that's called Zom. He says, keep your lojong, whether the tunkens, Zom or not. Tunken means stuff you need to do a job. The money to do this program, okay, the time to do this program, the place to do this program, the airplane ticket to do this program, okay, those are called tunken. In YSI, and we're going to have a class in January, in YSI, there's a beautiful description of the tunken, the things you need to bring together Zom to do retreat, for deep yoga retreat. To do deep yoga practice, you have to Zom, you have to bring together all the tunkens. Tunken means food, good food, healthy food, quiet place, no bugs, no bugs and no bugs. Okay, the Hatha Yoga Pradipika, the book we are studying in January for the Yoga Studies Institute. The first thing the guy says 500 years ago, Swatmarama, he says, find a retreat place with no bugs. And when I saw no bugs, I said, this guy knows what he's talking about. Because when you're trying to do a deep retreat, the bugs drive you crazy. Okay. I said, then I'm going to read the rest of the book because he knows what he's talking about. Okay. That's called Tunken Zom. Okay. Zom. He says Lojong is independent of Tunken Zom. Okay. You have time or not, effort. Keep your Lojong. You hungry or not, effort. Keep your Lojong. You didn't sleep last night. Keep your Lojong. Okay. It should be independent of things going on around you. Okay. You're hungry or you're not hungry. You're rested or you're not rested. Your friends are there or your enemies are there. You should be independent. Okay. Keep your Lojong. Keep your compassion. Keep your care for other people. It shouldn't be dependent on how you feel. Okay. Ignore how you feel. I don't care if you're hungry. I don't care if you're tired. I don't care if you just served the Lamrim retreat for 25 hours. I don't care. Keep your Lojong. It should not affect your Lojong. Okay? That's very difficult. You know, if I don't get a nice dinner, I get grumpy. Yeah. Okay. But I'm not supposed to. Okay. Gombale. And then he gives a nice poetry. Okay, here's some poetry. This is poetry, Buddhist poetry. Okay, Todang means your belly is full. You got lots of ponchiks in your belly, or yochao. Why does Geshe know the word in every language for donut? Todang, your belly's full. Nima Chur means the weather is perfect. The sun is out. It's not too hot, not too cold. Okay. It's like yesterday in Kyoto. You know, beautiful weather. You know, trees are beautiful. Everyone's relaxed. You know, belly full, good weather. Belly full, perfect weather. Chepe Suk means in those conditions, you can pretend to be a Dharma practitioner. Okay. Suk means reflection. This che is without the apostrophe. So chepa here means Dharma practitioner. You know, as long as your belly's full and as long as the weather is really good, you're a nice person. You know what the next verse is going to say. Right? Okay. Kenyan Totobab say, but when problems hit you, Totobab means suddenly you get a problem. Like you're getting on the airplane, it's business class, everything's good. They're already cooking the dinner. You're like, and then they say 12-hour delay. It's like excuse me, my wife doesn't says I shouldn't curse during Lamrim, but the shit hit the fan. And you're like, you know, they say 12-hour delay, forget the business class. Here you can have $2, you know, food ticket. You're like, thanks. You know. So when poo-poo hits the fan suddenly, we lose our lojong. We tend to lose our lojong. You know, everything's, as long as things are going smooth, I'm a great Lojong practitioner. Then somebody say 12-hour delay on the flight. What? You know, no more Lojong. You throw out your Lojong in 2 minutes, right? Okay, so he says tamawa. Tamawa means, I'll give $1,000 for tamawa. $1,000. Tamawa. Wait, raise your hand. I'm not giving the money easy. Tamawa. Tamawa. Come on. If it's $1,000, I will take a guess at least. Tell me what. You sure? Nice, $1,000. Where's the money, honey? Oh, you're gonna pay him later. Did you hire a driver to hit him with the car? Okay. No, it's okay. He will pay him, don't worry. He knows we're in English. There's an idiom for you. We're good for it. We're good for it means we will pay. Okay, we're good for it. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Tamil means normal person. Okay, normal person. All right. Here it's opposed to chupesu. In the line before, it says when the weather's good and your belly's full, you look like a Dharma practitioner. You know. Then somebody canceled a flight, or the restaurant closed today for remodeling, and then suddenly you're in Tamil. Then you're just a normal selfish person. You're just a normal selfish person. Okay. Why I pay so much money for normal selfish person? Why I pay him $1,000 for such a small word? In the diamond way, okay, in normal Buddhism, like one of the worst thing you can do is to kill another person. Okay, one of the worst thing you can do in normal Buddhism is to kill another person. Okay, in higher Buddhism, diamond way, Vajrayana, more serious than killing another person is to believe there are not at least 3 Buddhas in this room right now. That's worse than killing a person in high Buddhism. Okay, in high Buddhism, you're supposed to believe at least 2 or 3 Buddhas sprinkle in this audience. Then it's fun to guess who it is. Everybody's like, not me. By the way, it's not me. Okay. I mean, I'm working on it, but I'm not there. Okay. But in the high Buddhism, we're supposed to practice. As we practice, someone, maybe 1, maybe 2. How many people here? 200 people, something. Yeah. Maybe 200 people here are Buddha. I am not. I'm not. But I sometimes think you let me to teach the Lam Rim because I'm the only one who's not. Okay, and thank you for that. But we don't know. Yeah, we don't know. Okay, don't agree. Okay, so in the high teaching, the word for there's no Buddhas here today is Tamil. It's the same word. That's the word. It's a very bad word in the high teachings. It means there's no Buddha at all in this room. Everybody's normal. Everybody is who they look like. And inside they are not Buddha. Okay? That's called Tamil. And to believe that about any audience is worse than killing a person in Buddhism. Very interesting, really interesting. Okay, you got to think about it. Everybody asking Grandpa to teach Diamond Way. Maybe I'm teaching it all the time. You just didn't know. Okay, but today I taught you the real one. Okay. All right, think about it. Okay, and if you really want to have fun, he said have fun with your lojo, right? Anytime you go anywhere, like we're gonna go to a nice restaurant tonight. We're gonna take a break. Finally, Grandpa gets a break. Just gonna eat, and it's very fun Buddhism to look in the restaurant. Who's Buddha? You can play a game with your friends. Go with your Lam Rim friends to the Tokyo tea shop or restaurant, sushi restaurant and say, there's one person in this room is a Buddha, and then talk about it. I think it's that guy over there. Nah, he's too obvious normal. You know, should be, I don't know, should be, you know, and then have fun with it. Okay. If you want to study Buddhism, do it in the restaurant, do it in the coffee shop, and have fun. And say, by the way, I'll tell you some fun, real fun. When you are alone, go to a coffee shop and in your heart, silently say, who's the Buddha in the room? And then watch. Like she's doing it right now. I saw you. Okay, watch the people. Somebody will go like this, and have fun with it. Okay, are they Buddha or not? We don't know. Who knows? They could be a terrible person. They could be Buddha, but checking is a great meditation. Everybody's like, I want a deep meditation, Geshe. Okay, go to the coffee shop. Ask a question. Who's the Buddha? Now look, she's doing this thing again. I caught you. Okay, so like that. Have fun with it. Okay, have fun with it. I taught one student, what's her name, Mercedes. I taught her to do that, and she went to the mall, and I told her, you look for Buddha, and she went to the mall, and she went to the like Takashimaya or something, expensive clothing store to look for the Buddha. And one sales lady in the expensive clothing, she's like, then Mercedes like, and she prostrates 3 times. She prostrates 3 times on the floor. Then the lady called the security guard. Some crazy lady. Maybe the security guard also Buddha. I don't know, but it was beautiful. It's really fun. Okay, don't be scared. A Buddhist shouldn't be scared to make a fool out of yourself. Okay, a compassionate fool is better than a non-compassionate smart guy. Understand? Okay, better. Dara ke kala dinche we chanje ke sam gomba sokyang. Rangsheng denye dube chedo chebo goki. Say dibe chedo jami rikte. Then it says, look, why we practice this lojong, which is keka. Keka means it's a difficult practice. It's a difficult practice. To treat your enemies and your friends the same is not easy. Denchewa. Denchewa means difficult to do and very powerful. Okay, difficult to do and very powerful. Chewi chanju kisam gomba sokyang. Rangshangi dubi chedu cheba goki. Do it for yourself and others, but not just for this life. Okay, so there's a very interesting definition of Buddhism. We were playing with Tim's book. That's not some stupid arguments. It's a question. What is Buddhism and what is not Buddhism? Okay, that's a big, if you don't decide that, how can you study? I'm studying Buddhism. What's Buddhism? I don't know. So, okay, here it says, and it's a tradition in Lojong. If your Lojong practice, if your Lamrim practice is limited to this life, it's not Buddhism. That's weird. That's powerful. That's powerful. I'll say it again. If your spiritual practice is limited to this life, up to the time you die, it's not Buddhism. And I mean, all of us are trying to meditate. We're all trying to practice. We're trying to be good people. We're trying to do the right thing. But if your picture of Buddhism ends with death, it's not enough. It's not Buddhism. Interesting, right? Okay. Your goal, your vision has to be farther than death. Okay, beyond death. And a real Buddhist has to be thinking in longer terms than death. Death is a small change, and it has happened millions of times for you. And you have to be, your practice has to be aimed at bigger things. Okay, not just what this life. Okay, this life, these friends, this world. You know, it's nothing. You won't remember anything from this world. It's a small stop on a big train ride. You won't remember it. Later, you won't remember anything about this world. All the things that are important to you, you won't remember any of them. Okay, so your practice should be bigger thing. Okay, bigger than you and bigger than this life. Okay, cool. Here's a little thing I made from the poet. He has a poem now. Next life rather than this one, Dharma rather than the world, and feeling towards others rather than the book. I think that one was for Geshe. You know, and my wife will say things like that. She'll say, you care more about the book. You care more about the Buddhist book than your Buddhist students. Then I'm like, maybe you're right. Okay. So, not judging your book knowledge about Buddhism, judging how you feel towards other people. And these are three famous Lojong advices. You know, focus on the next life and don't focus so much on this life. Okay, this life gonna be boom over. Like I had hair yesterday and I was surfing, and I remember the feeling of the board when I stand up in Hawaii. I remember that feeling. That's 50 years ago. You know, time goes boom, and you're like, oh my god, you know, okay. You won't even remember all these things. Okay, all the things that are important to you now, you won't even remember them. When you're my age, you won't remember them. Okay. All right. Next life rather than this one. Dharma rather than this world. And feeling towards others rather than study. Okay. All right. And that's a difficult one for me. I like study. We have some refugees from Ukraine. Me and my wife invited two refugees from Ukraine, and we are taking care of them. And she's like, we didn't ask them for dinner at our house for a few weeks, and I'm like, honey, I have 200,000 students. I cannot make dinner for each one. It's not possible. I can't do it. I just can't do it. I will have a breakdown. You know, she says, we are having dinner for the okay, honey. And we cooked the whole day for them. And you know, she's like, the theory is good, but sometimes you have to do the real thing and invite the Ukrainian guys to dinner. And we had a wonderful time. We had 2 Russians, 2 Ukrainians. We made the Christmas tree together. It took like 2 hours, and then we had a really nice dinner together. And I decided afterwards that was Dharma. That was a good Dharma practice. Okay. All right. There's the instructions. There's that one. We have a few more minutes. We have 10 more minutes. And then I'll do question and answer. So maybe you start thinking about question and answer. It can be about Lojo. It can be about your personal life. And it can be about deep emptiness teaching. Okay. Kolog Mija, say kolog. Kolog means total opposite. In English, we say total opposite. In American English, we say total opposite. What's he doing? What's that guy doing? I said, I don't know what he's doing, but it's the total opposite of Dharma. Okay. What's he doing? Kolok. It's the total opposite of Lojong. Taking care of yourself and ignoring other people is kolok for Lojong. It's completely opposite. Okay, so kolok, you can go like this. Kolok. Kolok. No, you have to do the mudra. Kolok. Yeah. What's the impolite colloquial in English? Ass backwards. Okay, the person's ass is in the front and the other part is in the back. Strange, right? So it means your practice is mixed up. You take care of yourself before other people. That's called kolok. There's 3 koloks, okay? Sorry, 6. 6 koloks. Let's do some of them. Let's see how many we can finish, okay? There's 6 different koloks. By the way, when you're doing a real meditation retreat in April with us at Diamond Mountain, just because you're from Japan, there's an airplane that come to Arizona. And you're very welcome to come and we have a good time, okay? And it will change your life. My business success came from Diamond Mountain, okay? I made the largest diamond jewelry company in the world from nothing, 0. And I say it came from retreat. It came from retreat, okay? So don't say, oh, I'm very busy at my work. I can't go for 1 week to Diamond Mountain. Okay, work the rest of your life for a small salary. Good luck. Don't make a breakthrough. Just keep working, like $5 and whatever. Okay, if you really want a breakthrough, come and do a retreat in April, okay? If you want to have a breakthrough, if you want to make the most cool thing in the world, you need a retreat, okay? All right. That new university, which we are having MBA program day after tomorrow, she had that vision in a retreat. She went to Diamond Mountain and did a retreat. She and her partner, Stanley. And she got, the Buddha was yelling in her ear, make a university. And it's unusual because she listened and she made a university. One person made like a $50 million university. You can do cool stuff. Yeah. In retreat, you can do cool stuff. Okay. So kolok micha, let's look at the 6 backwards or opposite. Don't do the opposite. Okay. Kolok micha. Number 1. Chuki chawala ningru kache mi super jiten chawala kache super kolok. Say super kolok. I put them in, yeah, we'll put them like that. Super kolok. What's super mean? Super means patience. It's the third. The third of the 6 perfections. It means the art of not getting upset. Okay. Third. Effort for. You pay me. No. Okay. So super means don't get upset. When you're supposed to get upset, don't get upset. Okay. That's the 3rd bodhisattva's practice. Okay. Very, very famous. When you're supposed to get upset, you don't get upset. That's called, in Sanskrit, it's kshama. Kshama. Ksha came into English as QU. So kshama became quiet in English. And it means stay chill, stay cool. Cool comes from kshama. Stay cool. Don't get upset. Don't get angry. When something bad happens, don't get angry. But the same word kshama means high tolerance for pain and a high tolerance for exhaustion. So sometimes kshama means special ability to work hard even when you're exhausted or even when it hurts. It's called also kshama. Same, supa. Supa, okay? It means difficult situation, tired, exhausted, it hurts, lots of trouble, financial, everything, trouble, 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 trouble. Kshama means I don't care. I'm going to keep my practice. I don't care if I feel tired. I don't care if things are going well. I don't care. Doesn't matter. That's also called patience. It's a kind of patience. Okay. I don't give up. I don't freak out. I don't worry. I don't get discouraged. Shama. Shama. Shama literally means in my heart, I am quiet. Okay. That's going to cost a lot more money than you think. That's cool. That's going to take 2,000 more hours. That's cool. Hey, guess what? The place you reserved in Kyoto for the program is canceled. That's cool. Okay, that's kshama. Okay. So sometimes kshama means the capacity to work hard when you're already tired. Okay. And that's what it means here. Why does he mention that? Chuki jalala, we don't do it. Jiktengi chawala, we do it. How many times somebody said to you, I had this happen. You should meditate every day. You should get up at 6 o'clock and meditate every day. And you're like, could I just do 7 o'clock? I could do 6 o'clock. I have an alarm. It works. I can do 6 o'clock, but I'm not top shape at 6 o'clock. I feel tired. I don't perform very well. The meditation is very dull at 6 o'clock. Could I do 7 o'clock instead? And if the Lama is smart, they'll say, yeah, 7's a very good time. Any way to get you to meditate, they will agree. Okay. You say, I can meditate, but only on the toilet. A good Lama say, great. That's the best place. Okay. Now, if you've been looking for a job for 6 months and you're trying to get a job that pays pretty good money, and somebody says, I can give you a job, and you're like, good. And they say, is 200,000 a year okay? You're like, it's okay. And then they say, can you come at 6 a.m.? And you're like, yeah, sure. No problem. That's kolo. Okay? That's kshama kolo. Okay? When it's some worldly work, and they say, the boss say, be here at 6 a.m. And you're like, how much was the salary? They're like, 300. You're like, yes, I'm there. And you don't even hesitate. You're like, yeah, I'm there. I'll be there at 5:30 if you want. It's fine with me. I love to get up early. Then the Lama says, please meditate at 6 or 7. And you're like, I don't know. I feel really tired in the morning. That's backwards patience. Yeah. Okay. Got it. Supa kolok. Say supa kolok. Now, there's a deep principle of teaching Buddhism. When the audience is having fun and when they are interested and they're waiting for the next 5 goloks, stop the class. It's like Korea soap opera. You gotta see this opera, okay? What's it called? King Kissing the King or King's Affection. Yeah. I don't know how many times the show end with then cut, and you're like, wait, they're almost ready to kiss finally. Then they come back next week. You're like, what? So to cut the Lama class just at the right time, it's very, very bad luck to hear one kolo and you didn't hear the other 5. Understand? It's a special bad karma. Your car gonna break every day for the rest of your life. Okay, something like that. Understand? So don't forget to come back online or in person at Diamond Mountain. Anything's okay. Okay. All right. Thank you. Q&A. You want to do announcements or Q&A or how you want to do it?
Let's do some Q&A first.
How long? You tell me when to shut up.
We'll do 3 questions.
Guess a lot question.
We'll do 2 questions.
Okay, you decide who's
First one is going to be from Pei Ling online.
Yeah.
God, I need glasses. Okay. How can I best protect and support the minds of people around me? Meaning sometimes my spiritual brothers and sisters seem to drop into lower schools of thought or tell me about their poor worldly habits. Is there a good way to gently nudge them towards the Dharma without annoying them, but still maintaining warmth and lightheartedness?
I didn't catch the essence. Just before knowing them, is there any way to?
Well, how they can nudge them towards the Dharma in a kind way without annoying them? Annoying, yes.
Not Hanoi, but what did you say just before that?
Oh, that
to correct them?
Right, that she sees them falling into lower schools of thought, or they have bad habits in their life.
And how does she help them without annoying them?
Yes.
Okay, good. All right, good. According to the laws of karma, right? And we have this, we have a DCI course about controlling your anger. What is it? What level? 9? She says 6, 9, and 10. 10, I think. Yeah. How to stop your anger, and supposed to be impossible. Supposed to be you find 4 step. You have to find another person who has a problem with anger, and then you're supposed to help them, and the best way to mess it up is to go to your friend and say, you know what, Stanley, you're the most angry person I know. Let me help you control your anger. And then the karma of helping Stanley control his anger helps me control my anger. So there's a very famous mistake with anger management to do the 4 steps by announcing to the other person, you are the most pissed off person I ever know. You're always getting angry, and they teach us in the monastery, when you study Lojong, when you study 4 steps, it's much wiser to pick the most angry person you know. And by the way, the most angry person you know has no idea they are the most angry person. That's accepted. It's always like that, Okay, so go to the person who's most angry that you know, and you do it this way, okay? Hey, Joy, I got a problem. And they're like, what's your problem, Geshe? And I say, I got this problem. I get angry all the time. I don't know. I just have this thing inside of me. I get angry very easily, And I was talking to my spiritual teacher about it, and they said, try to find someone who can support you and help you to. So I was wondering, could we meet in the coffee shop once a week, and I can talk about my anger problem, and could you help me? Like that. And that's a better way. So I would say, you want to hear another approach? I gave a long teaching at Diamond Mountain about if you're an irritating person, that karma means that all the people around you will become irritating, and so I taught it for like 2 days or something. And people come and go, they are traveling from other countries, and somebody came, new person came, and they're very irritating person. And everybody within 24 hours, everyone doesn't like this person. And we're all like so tired of this person, And then she yelled out, In English, we have an expression, I'm surrounded by idiots, you know, and all these Lamrim experts are like, you know, because if you're a very irritating person, the sign is that all the people around you will become irritating. So if you are surrounded by irritating people, probably you have to work on yourself. And if you work on yourself, the people around you will change. And I can say honestly, you know, I have normal problems. Like everybody, I have problems. I have irritating people in my life, and I try really hard to remember that it's coming from me. Okay, so I'm just saying it works. Okay, it really works. And you have all these. How do you call that? It's not epiphany, but metamorphosis. The person will change completely in 1 week or something. Someone's really irritating me, and someone's really acting dumb, and I will go home and I'll be upset and tired, and I'm like, God, this person's really. I'm getting so tired of this person, and then I will remember this thing called Buddhism, and I'll say, wait, Geshe, they're coming from you. You know, maybe if you try to stop that bad habit yourself, maybe they will change. So I even did it this week. Here, I did it. Someone was really irritating, and I went back to my hotel room, and I'm like, "Ugh." And then my Buddhism kicked in. Unfortunately, if you come to Lamrim a lot, you develop a little guy in your head. He says, "Don't forget, it's coming from you. Don't forget, it's coming from you." You know, I'm like, ah, shut up. You know, and so I tried not to act like that person, and they changed completely, 100% in 2 days or something. So if I have this problem that this person has, if I see my fellow Dharma students are not being very nice, maybe there's a joke in English also. Maybe you could change your seat. Yeah, and it's interesting because the Buddhist way to change an irritating person is to fix yourself, and there's no tension, there's no difficulty, there's no bad feeling. It's all silent. It's all inside your own mind. You know, you say, I'm seeing all these irritating people. I must be irritating. I must be doing something. Then be a detective. Be a detective, you know. What am I doing to irritate people? You can ask your friends, they will tell you, everything you do is irritating. Are you kidding me? Okay. So fix it from the inside, and they will change, and they will change completely. They will become your best friend or something, and it's very cool. Okay, look inside, change inside, then the outside will change. Okay, cool. Tim, you got what's up? Okay. Yay. Oh, yeah.
So thank you all for coming. We were really, I got on a plane a week and a half ago, and we only had about 105 people signed up. And I was a little worried, but I was like, no, it'll be fine. And somehow it was fine. And we've filled up this space, you know, and I think it's a testament to the work that we're doing and the importance that ACI has in the world. So we're trying to find a space for next year that's twice as big as this one. And so we're going to need your help to recruit those students to come, and we will talk about that a little bit. We'll let you guys know about that. Our next year Kyoto program is December 1 through 7. So put it on your calendars now. And we will probably be in this hotel, just in that other room. Maybe we'll see if we can get a good deal. You all saw what's coming up in April at Diamond Mountain. If we could put that up, Francisco, again, that would be lovely. Registration is open for that program now. So please do, if you're interested in coming, sign up, get your visas. We can help you with everything you need coming to Diamond Mountain. So next year is a full year and we're adding more things in. So Geshe comes to Kyoto 3 times a year. And the other 2 times he's coming, we're going to be offering, outside of his programming here, we're going to be offering the ACI Foundation courses in Kyoto. And we will communicate those dates very soon about what those courses, those dates of those courses and what that looks like. So it's, if you are here in this side of the world and you would like to have teachings with senior ACI teachers, they will be here. We're not exactly sure the dates yet, but we'll let you know soon. We're also going to be starting a whole series of programs in Taiwan as well. And where's Angel? There, Angel is our new Taiwan organizer. She also took on the burden of the Casa Jardín Fund, which has been funding the Spanish translation program for over 10 years as well. So we thank you so much for your service, and we're looking forward to working with you. Just a side note, if you got a note from us that you won the silent auction for all the books we have available, after the class, they're available in the back, or outside, excuse me, for pickup payment. Okay, thank you all very much for participating in that. And thank you to Mark. Where's Mark again? There, he's in the person who won the, oh, there he is. The King of Darman. Could you stand up? Yeah, thank you so much. I'd like to, there's so many people to thank, and I'm sorry that I can't thank everyone individually up on stage, but I would like to thank the ACI staff. Tatiana, Ale, Alona, Pachi, Christina, can you guys come up? Come up on stage. Yeah. We also have Francisco in the back. Come on up. Please come center stage, center stage. You know, these people work all year long. They work all day long. They work weekends, they work nights, they work early mornings to make this event possible and to make all of ACI possible. The reason we can have courses in 17, 6, 5, 20, how many languages? 17 languages. Is because they work so hard and they recruit volunteers all the time. They have teams of people, over 200 people are working with us throughout the year to make these programs go. And they're the ones doing that. How many hours last for this year? How many hours did we record? 20,000 hours. Just to give you an idea of what ACI does, we've recorded over 20,000 hours of classes this year in those 17 languages. And that's, and they also support the recording and tech of YSI. They also record and support the tech of the mixed nuts as well. And so they are doing so much that without these six people, we wouldn't be able to expand the way we've expanded over the last 5 years. So I thank each and every one of you. Please stay. Please keep working hard. Please take care of your health. We need you forever. We have so many other volunteers that were here. 3 people from the 3 Jewels came to support us. All the senior teachers who gave classes here. Gina Rivera in the back works tirelessly. We have oh, she's in that back over there. And we have a new group of volunteers based in Japan helping us out. I know she's not here, but Sophie Chow really, really helped support this event. She's back. She's down in Osaka right now. So thank you. And we have a bunch of people from brand new volunteers who just joined us to make this all happen. And finally, we have a short video of all the volunteers to share with you. Thank you all very much for coming, and we hope to see you very, very soon.